Hello everyone. Is Canadian beer any good? Well, this here right now is a lager, is Moosehead. I drink it sometimes. It's really tasty, one of the best ones here in Canada in my opinion. But in total, is Canadian beer any good? Yes and no. It depends on your taste. And one thing very important here in Canada, alcohol has very high taxes, especially here in our province of Saskatchewan. So that means if you want to buy yourself alcohol, wine, beer or stronger stuff, you're gonna pay up. So here I have for you, so this is just one box, 12 bottles, and it cost me $27. It's a good brand, so $27, so that's what, 23 US dollars for just 12 beers. Yeah, that's roughly the same in euros, so 23, 22 euros or 21 euros. It's expensive just for 12 beers. Yes, it's really expensive. It's not something like in the United States or in Germany where really alcohol is really cheap, especially beer, because I mean, drinking beer is nothing evil or bad. Like one beer a day is not bad, or some doctors say it's good, right? But yeah, is beer any good here? I would say so, yeah, it is, but it cannot compare to European beer, of course. European beer is, of course, the best, we know it all. But in Canada, you also get different beers from Europe, from the United States as well, and from other countries. For example, from China, there's a beer, Tsingtao, I can't really pronounce it. One of my favorite beers used to be when I was in Hong Kong and in China. I really liked it. Canadian beer can be stronger. There's a lot of stronger beer here. American beer, just for reference, is also sometimes or often stronger than European beers. They actually sometimes make fun of us that the European beer is so much softer. But the thing is, in Europe you have way more different options for beers. Like in Germany, there are now I think like 400 or 500 different sorts of different beers, of lagers and of softer beer. So you have and mixed beers, Radler, which I really love because they just have like 2 or 3% of alcohol, versus here 4%, 5%. I mean, you can drink less and enjoy less. Also, they taste stronger. They have here cheap beer, but cheap is like still more expensive than in Germany, and it tastes like cheap beer. That's the problem. In total, I would say it's good beer here. The Americans, maybe for them it's similar, and for Americans, when you're coming to Canada, don't worry, most of your beer you can get here. Miller's, Pabst Blue Ribbon, I think was it called, Bud Light, of course you can get it here. What was it, another beer, international beer like Heineken, also always here. One tip, if you are like, let's say, from Europe and you don't know which beer, first of all, you can just choose any beer. But I would maybe recommend try Heineken. Heineken is everywhere. Same thing is if you go, like, let's say, to a country like Vietnam or like somewhere Asia or Africa and you're just not sure, but you see Heineken, just take a Heineken. Heineken is everywhere. It tastes good, and it will be very similar to what you're drinking in the States and here. So it's a good beer. Always a good choice when you are somewhere abroad and have no clue what beer to choose from. Here it's really up to you. Just try it through, but don't buy cases. Buy just singular beer, because like it's all so expensive here, and then you just end up paying a lot of money and just for a case of beer that you don't like. So just buy one beer and then share it even with someone, and then go from there, because you have to really taste it out. But the problem, as I said before, it's really expensive. So if you like your beer and you like to drink beer every day, it's gonna cost you a lot. I hope this was helpful. I would like to show more about different beers, but there's a restriction on YouTube on alcohol and tobacco, so I'm not going into detail with the whole alcohol thing. But know that there is a lot of different choices. It depends on, however, where you live. If you live in a big city, my city here, 250,000 people, we have choices. We have some European beers, mainly from Germany. There is just one beer, I think, from China, or two maybe. From, of course, Holland, Heineken, of course, we have, and some other from the United States as well. If you want more choices for different alcohol, for wines and such, then you need to live in the big cities like Vancouver, Toronto, Calgary. Here we don't get all the different beer stores, especially if you need to again go to a specialty stores, and then it's gonna cost you a lot. Yeah, I just can't. But one good thing here, you should know, you are actually allowed to make your own beer. This is not like in Germany. In Germany, you are not allowed to just brew your own beer. And I think in America, in most states, you are not allowed as well. Here in Canada, you are allowed to make your own beer. Beer, not hard liquor, and you cannot sell it, but you can make it yourself and drink it yourself. And in the stores, you can actually make, like you can buy packages and it says like make your own beer, and then you can just brew it in your home. We tried it. It's not great. It's honestly not great. It's cheap compared to the Canadian beer here, but you can just try it out just for fun. Why not? But over and all, I say Canadian beer is not bad. If you're from Europe, you might disagree, and you might have to get used to the beers here. And other than that, your only choice is really to pay way more for German beer, or just get used to the beer here, and then you will see from there. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.